Hi enjoyers, today we're going to talk about lighting, we're going to check out every single type of lighting and we're going to create here inside the building lightings because you can see there is pure darkness. So yeah, and also we're going to create here material for our roof because it is not finished, and the results you can see right now here. If you want to get my completed projects and created assets, you can subscribe to my Patreon. There you can find some assets and projects from my videos. I would appreciate any support. Alright, let's start. First of all, I need this material, so I'm going to use this roof insulation tile. I already added this one, so here in the surfaces I have that roof insulation. Let's drag and drop here. You can see this is our material, but it looks kind of weird because it's stretched. Let's change it. Actually, color doesn't match well with this one. Let's try this second variation, which is clear and more white. Okay, yeah, this looks much better, and we can adjust it. So we need basically different type of materials. So I'm going to create material roof building 1. Okay, here let's add our textures. It is these textures. Okay. We need to call function which called world aligned texture and normal. Normal for this one and texture for these two. We need to create this texture object, so I'm going to convert this all stuff to texture objects and connect everything here in their places. Now we need to call scalar parameter, and this is our UV scale, and default must be 100 because this is a percentage actually, so 100 is just 1. Connect here. Alright, we can connect actually our XYZ to our material, and you can see results. Here we need to create mask because this is ORD and you know this is packed texture. So we need two masks. First one is G and second one is R, and R is our ambient occlusion and this one is roughness. Also, let's create static value for specular. I'm going to use 0.5 and apply. We can adjust this stuff. So let's create here material instance and MI roof, and now let's check it out how it looks like. You can see now it is much better, it is not stretched. So let's make some adjustments with UV scale. Oh wait, this is not, this is material, open material instance, and here you have this all stuff. This is not what we want, we need this one. Okay, UV scale, let's change it. I'm going to use 200. I think 200 is almost what we want. 300. I think 300 is enough. Okay, open material. Let's add some stuff for a material. I want to make it a little bit whiter, so I'm going to call here lerp, connect B here, and this one to base color. Here we can add vector 3, connect it here, and let's make it completely white. Okay, save. And here we need to create scalar parameter, whiteness I would say. Okay, And let's make this 0.5 for now. Okay, for emissive color, we can actually add it, and it will glow, as you can see. But we can make this glow a little bit less to create some reflections. But for now, let's check it out how it looks like before we do some adjustments, because maybe it look bad. So, planet 1, whiteness. Okay. I think this is actually more grayscale, but maybe it is because of lighting. I think this is alright. So let's make it something like this. Okay, this is our roof. Let's go for the lighting. For example, let's check it out from here. It looks complete white because this is actually white. Let's add our texture for every single part. Like this. And now here it looks okay. And from nearby it is kinda normal. Alright, for lighting, let's check out. Here there is a complete darkness, you can see. But we can see some stuff just because I added this point light. But let's remove it for now. And you can see there's some light from directional light because of reflections. But if I come closer here, I can't see anything. And it is not the case for this type of game. If you don't have flashlight, for example, in your game, this is a problem because player cannot see anything. So we need to add some lighting. Let's go here and add some lighting. And first one is directional light. This is a sun. This is for environmental lighting. This is not for building, you can't use this for building. The second one is point light. This is, as you can see, this point, and lighting radiates everywhere around this actor. So actually you can even check out attenuation radius. This is sphere, and the sphere allows you to actually make your lighting bigger if you want. Here you can see it because of walls, but even here you can see some lighting, which is not that good. And by the way, we don't need it here because we need actually one-sided light. This is not optimal, and if you have some problems with lighting, you can remove point light and use different type, which is more optimized, and we're going to talk about detail later. Next one is spotlight. Spotlight is actually this actual spotlight. You can see you can choose this cone, yeah, and here this is a circle. You can make it bigger using this attenuation radius, or lesser, you can see, like this. This is for single point light, and for spotlight if you need to create some focused points for some stuff with lighting. This is not what we want here, but what we actually want is this rect light, and this is, you can see, this square light, so you can actually adjust it. For example, I'm going to rotate it to 90 degree, and you can see this is not like point light. This is only one direction light from this point to here. So if I move here, you can see this line, it goes higher and higher, and I can connect it to our ceiling and create light that we want. And we can change attenuation radius. I'm going to do that right about like this. Yeah, like this. And I want to change this, you can see, source width and height. we can actually make it very long, and I'm going to do that. This is 1000, but actually you can here type more and get even more range. Okay, this is not enough. Let's add some attenuation radius, like this, I would say. Okay, here you have actually this barn door angle, and you can see here I can change it like this, more looks like a lamp. And I have this source height. You can see I can also change it to match my sailing. This is, I think, enough, like this. And this length also I can change it. I'm not going to change it, only if I can make our attenuation more. Let's make it maximal, because here you can see. And let's remove this angle, so I can control completely where my lights goes, and I can create actual attenuation radius from to the maximum. And I think this is almost good. Something like this, I would say. And something like this. Alright, now you can see it looks pretty natural. So let's try out. I'm going to use my character from here. This is our yard. I'm going to the building, and here I can see clearly everything. And here my lighting is gone. Here you can see there is darkness, just because this is not full length. You can see here it ends. So let's make it even more, even longer. So I'm going to change this number to 3000 and check out where it is now. Yeah, we need to adjust this, and let's check it out here. No, this is not enough. Even this is not enough. Maybe something like this. Okay, this is almost it. Let's add some adjustments, something like this. And yeah, this is too much already. Okay, something in between. All right. Okay, we can adjust it a bit like this. And here, I think it is enough. Okay, now we have our lighting. And we need to create additional lighting for these points. This is actually, I would say, a chamber. This is not a just room, because this is a full refraction point. So I'm going to here create 1 point light, for example, just to see how it looks like here. Yeah, I can create a rect light as well, but you can see this one looks better if you have actual point of light. For example, if here you have some lamp or some source of light, you can use this one instead of rect light. But I'm going to use a rect light here as well, because this is just optimized version for buildings. So here I also can add this rect light, rotate it here, and you can see it works well. So what I need to change source size. I can change attenuation to the maximum, and I can adjust using these angles. Wait, where it is? This is our range. Okay, here we don't have any vision, and here we have clearly our lighting. I think this is pretty much enough, and let's add some stuff for this hallway, because we have here this dark part, and also we have here dark part, but we can actually create another rect light. Let's do this. You can see actually here skylight, last one, but we already have skylight. This is for also environment, and it just reflects our directional light from our surface. So our lighting, you can see here this emblem. This means lighting doesn't work because you have some cross-ups with other lighting. And here, if I change my attenuation, yeah, you can see now it works. We just need to make it like this. Okay, we don't have shadows for this part, but it is okay. Let's make it like this. I think lighting is enough here. So let's go for the last part, this part, and let's add here some rect light. Alright, this is our lighting here. You can see now we have completely bright hallway, so player can move around. For example, here you can see we have a lot of lighting. The problem is exposure. This is auto exposure. Let's change it. I'm going to add here thing which called where it is volumes, and here you have this post-process volume. I don't remember, maybe we have actually that post-process. Let's check it out. I need to check out in the skin light. No, we don't have. We actually need to have some post-process. I'm going to move this all rect lights to our building one, because this is building one related stuff. And for post-processing, let's add thing called extend, infinite extend, and remove it. Now we can go to the exposure, and we can change exposure to manual, and exposure compensation we can add some. Let's add 10. Let's check it out. It is too dark, but maybe for this type of sky it is not that dark. But I'm going to add some stuff just because I don't want player to walk around in the darkness. I think this is enough. This is still not so bright, but I think 11.5 is enough actually for gaming, so you can see stuff if you want. This is completely enough. And here we have this situation, so our lighting looks like this, and we can see some stuff, but it is not enough. Let's move our post-processing box, and we can change it location. So I'm going here, make it higher. Last part we can actually go for our skin building lights. These all lights, click here and up to 5, and here you can change intensity. Let's make it 12, 20, or let's make it 15 for example, and let's check it out now. It must be brighter. Yeah, you can see now it is kinda bright and enough for player to see everything that he needs to see. So yeah, maybe we don't have here, yeah, we don't have red light here. Let's create one where it is. Let's click on this one and just duplicate this for this hallway, because we don't have here lighting. Let's fix that problem. Let's edit something like here, I would say, and I'm going to change height something in the size of this ceiling. Okay, now let's check it out. I'm going to the yard, click here, our character is here, and you can see now this is enough bright. There can see everything. We have lighting, and this is optimized lighting, and in the chamber we can see it is kinda shady in some places, but it is good for this one because this is not just a hallway. I want here to have some stuff going on. Alright, this is our building, we have our lighting and we have our roof. And that's it. I hope you enjoy. If so, hit the like button, share comments, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy. See ya!